Long ago, when gods watched the world from the sky, a hero named Hercules lived among people. He was known for great strength, yet he was also gentle and deeply loved his family. When Hercules was born, they gods were all gathered on Mountain Olympus to celebrate the birth of the hero. Everyone was excited. Everyone except Hera, queen of gods. When Hercules was a baby, Hera sent 2 big snakes in his sleeping bed to harm the young hero. But Hercules wrestled the 2 reptiles and came out victorious. As he grew, Hercules became famous throughout Greece for his unmatched power. He was trained by the greatest teachers of the age. His trainer Castor taught him weapons and combat, and he became undefeated. In Thebes, Hercules saved the city from a cruel tribute imposed by the neighboring minions. As a reward, King Creon gave Hercules his daughter Megara in marriage. For a time, Hercules knew happiness. He and Megara had several children, and the hero lived peacefully as a husband and father. But Hera, watching from Olympus, had not forgotten him. Hera, queen of the gods, sent a terrible curse that clouded his mind with madness. Hercules' behavior towards his family changed under the influence of the terrible curse. When the curse faded, Hercules awoke to sorrow and guilt, realizing the harm caused by his lost control. Determined to make amends, he sought a path toward redemption. Hercules traveled to the Oracle of Delphi, a long trip that he had to make, hoping for guidance. The Oracle was the only place that he could find answers, and hopefully some redemption. The Oracle, after she heard Hercules' story, declared that to atone for his actions, he must serve King Eurystheus and complete a series of nearly impossible tasks called Labours. Though the king feared Hercules and often chose tasks meant to break him, Hercules accepted without complaint, believing obedience and effort could restore his honor. The first labor sent him to defeat the Nemean Lion, a monstrous beast with skin no weapon could pierce. When swords and spears failed, Hercules abandoned them and used only his strength. He wrestled the lion until it could fight no longer. From its hide, he fashioned a cloak, wearing it as a symbol of hard-won courage. His second labor brought him against the Hydra, a serpent with many heads that multiplied when cut. Realizing strength alone would not prevail, Hercules changed his approach, stopping the heads from returning and finally defeating the creature. From this labor, he learned that wisdom must guide power. Some labors demanded patience rather than violence. Hercules was ordered to capture the golden hind, sacred to the goddess Artemis. He pursued it gently for an entire year before finally capturing it unharmed. Artemis, impressed by his restraint, allowed him to continue. In another task, he captured a wild boar alive, proving mastery required control rather than destruction. One especially unpleasant labor required Hercules to clean the Augean stables, which had not been cleaned for decades. Instead of endless manual labor, he redirected nearby rivers to wash away the filth in a single day. This clever solution showed that intelligence could be as powerful as muscle. Hercules traveled across distant lands, completing labor after labor. He drove away dangerous birds with sharp feathers. With the help of the goddess Athena, he used a rattle to scare them away, proving that wisdom is always necessary to overcome any obstacle. The seventh labor required capturing the Cretan Bull, a rampaging beast once tamed by King Minos. Hercules wrestled and subdued it, bringing it back alive. During one labor, Hercules met Queen Hippolyta of the Amazons. At first, she greeted him peacefully and offered her magical belt freely. However, deception spread among her people, leading to conflict, though Hercules completed his task. The 10th labor took him to the edge of the known world to steal the cattle of the giant Geryon, who had 3 bodies. Heracles slew the monster with a poisoned arrow and drove the cattle home after countless hardships. One of his most exhausting labors involved the Titan Atlas. Hercules was asked to hold up the sky while Atlas retrieved sacred apples. The weight was crushing, yet Hercules endured. Through clever negotiation, he convinced Atlas to take the sky back, succeeding through patience rather than force. For his final labor, Hercules descended into the Underworld. There he faced Cerberus, the three-headed guardian of the dead. Without weapons, Hercules relied on calm strength and determination, subduing the beast without harming it. This act proved his mastery over fear and aggression. When the labors ended, Hercules was free. He had endured suffering, learned humility, and gained wisdom. He understood that true strength was not found in power alone, but in kindness, courage, and responsibility.
Why did Hercules do the labors? A. To help himself be good again. B. To become king. C. To get rich. The answer is A. Hercules did the labors to help himself be good again. What was special about the lion? A. It could not be hurt by swords. B. It could talk. C. It could fly. The answer is A. The lion was special because it could not be hurt by swords. Who did the golden deer belong to? A. Athena. B. Artemis. C. Hera. The answer is B. The golden deer belonged to Artemis. How did Hercules clean the dirty stables? A. With a broom. B. With rivers. C. With fire. The answer is B. Hercules cleaned the dirty stables using the river. What did Hercules learn? A. Strength is only muscles. B. Being kind and smart matters. C. Heroes never make mistakes. The answer is B. Hercules learned being kind and smart matters. Thanks for watching. See ya!